All right, guys, I am Chrissy Mueller, your triple diamond upline with It Works, and I am so excited to be leading this call for you guys, or the Zoom with you guys tonight. You all, this entire team, just blew the month of April away. The promotions that came in, the new team members that came in, the new customers, just all of it. I want you to know that it was by far broke the records of what this team has accomplished in a month's time. So I want every single one of you to just give yourselves a pat on the back because you absolutely killed the month of April. So I'm so proud of every single one of you. I'm excited to see what May has in store because I'm hoping and I can foresee it actually doubling everything that we did in the month of April. So I have on here with us tonight 4 very special guests that I'm going to be interviewing. I think every single one of you did great things in April, but I just wanted to go ahead and highlight 4 of you, just because I think they had a little bit of insight that is going to be good for you guys to inspire you for the month of May. So I'm going to start it off with Miss Carrie. Carrie, can you unmute yourself and go ahead, and I just want you to give me a little info about you, who you are, how long you've been in the business, and what rank did you promote to in April?
Hey, you guys. So I think I heard those questions. Maybe I didn't. So my name is Carrie. I just had my 2-year anniversary with It Works, and I just promoted to Emerald this month. So kind of been in it for a while. Definitely not a newbie like some of these rock stars are here. So was that all the questions you asked, Chrissy?
That was all I asked for right now, yes. So I love, I absolutely adore you, and you're like the sweetest little personality. So whenever your Emerald promotion rolled across the screen, I was so excited for you. So big congrats for you on that Emerald promotion. But what I want to ask you is,
thank you.
Feel like played a role in your promotion in April? Like, what do you feel like helped you to hit that Emerald promotion?
Okay, so you said I have 5 minutes. So it is 9:05, so I'm going to stick to that. I'm not going to ramble. Obviously, there's so much more than you can say in 5 minutes, like so much happened. And one of the best things about this company is like it does so much to your person, like your character, that you can't just say in 5 minutes, right? Like so much more happens. But here's what I want really to share with you guys. Chrissy, I don't know if you know, but when we started the burst, something that you said was, for those of you who don't know what the burst was, it was when we focused on, a lot of us were involved in it, 3 months, we're going to do daily power hours, we're going to have inspirational Zooms, we're going to have trainings, we're going to focus for 3 months on promoting and really just rocking out your business. And so it was almost like a 90-day challenge for our business. And so my goal was to, in month 1, get back my ruby for my husband and I because we had fallen back. And my second goal in the second month was to get emerald. And in the third month, I intended to go diamond. Okay. I felt like I was reasonable. I felt like I could do that. It didn't seem very far-fetched at all. And so when month 3 happened in that burst and I had only accomplished goal 1, y'all, I was so upset. And there was nobody to be upset at besides myself because I could not look you in the eye and tell you that I had given it 100%. Chrissy, something you said was there are going to be people who do this burst, they fill out the paperwork, and you never see them again. And you said there are going to be people who do this and they see it through 100%, and you see them on every single Zoom, you see them on every single power hour, and they are going to promote. And you said, but 70 to 80% of you guys are going to give it 100% for about 2 months, and then you're going to fall off. And I said, no, not me, not me. Like, I'm not going to do that. I did it. I dropped off. And something Denise Walsh said was, you de-interviewed Denise Walsh a couple of months ago, and she said, you're going to have fear. You're going to think like, I can't get that promotion. You're going to see it kind of cross, but you just got to keep focusing on the fact that you can do it. All right. Well, when that fear crept up, when I saw how far away from diamond was, I was just like, whatever, I can't do it. And so I quit. And I quit trying, I quit enrolling, I quit being who I was. And so that was January, February, March, right? So April came around and I called Amber up and I was like, I'm so pissed. And the only person to be pissed off at was myself. And so I had a breaking point. My daughter looked at me, my 15-year-old daughter, and she said, are you not so upset that you didn't go to Diamond? And that was like, I had two choices. I could either like get upset and just quit and show her like, yeah, I worked my tail off, but whatever, I did my best. Or I could teach my 15-year-old daughter, like, you can achieve what you want to achieve. So I think the biggest thing that happened to me is that when March hit and I didn't hit my goal, is I had a breaking point and I decided like, this is not going to happen again. I changed my mindset. And I don't know that without that breaking point that would have necessarily happened. So the biggest thing for me was changing my mindset. And then I kind of just have a quick couple of like practical things. I love like checklists and things like that. So I was just going to give you guys some practical things that I did. One thing that I was really, really serious about was listening to people who had promoted. So if you're on this Zoom and you haven't promoted, when Brittany Blanton went Diamond, everything that girl said I was listening to because she did what I wanted to do, right? So I had a choice. I could like kind of be jealous and like, oh, Brittany didn't, but I didn't. Or I could be like, all right, Brittany says she did this. Well, teach me. How do I do that? So I listened to people who promoted. Another thing that I did was I attended as many power hours as I possibly could. And I really learned like how to work my business. And for me, an excuse that I had been giving myself was like, well, when I get done with the dishes, I'll do a power hour. Or when I take the kids to school, like I'll do a power hour or whatever. Like I kept saying, when I finish this, I'll do it. Well, for me, that was an excuse, right? So I had to meet that excuse with an answer. I had to say like, no. Like something I know I'm going to do today that I do every day is I go to the gym. So I would say after the gym, I'm going to stop at Panera and I am going to do a power hour. It was not like, oh, when I get to it, I'll get to it. It was, this is going to happen. Just like I'm going to brush my teeth today, I am going to sit on the computer and I am going to do 1 hour of direct, non-interrupted work. It was non-negotiable and that changed everything. And I did it at least once a day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And it was not negotiable. If I had to stay up till 2 in the morning, it didn't matter. Like there was no more excuses when it came to that. Another thing that I did is, in the shower, I used to just like listen to Pandora, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I switched it over to Rhinoceros Success on audio and I listened to it every single day in the shower. So I just took like another excuse that I had is like, I can't get motivated. Well, I found an answer for that excuse, which was listening to something in the shower. Another excuse that I had is, well, these people aren't working, like they just don't want it. And I kept pouring into those people. Well, my answer for that excuse was stop talking. If they're not even running an auto ship, why am I even like, that's crazy. I shouldn't be pouring my heart into people who aren't running an auto ship. So my excuse of these people aren't working, my answer to that excuse was to stop talking to them and start talking to new people who were actually praying for this opportunity and looking for this, as opposed to these people who didn't want it. Another thing I had was I stayed super close to my upline. I texted my sponsor every single income producing activity that I was doing. And like, I recognized that I am very, what's the word? Like I have a joke, like I'm a bipolar distributor, like I'm all in and I'm all out. So I recognized that I needed accountability. And so I stayed close to my sponsor and I said, like, these are the 4 things I did this hour. Like, what else should I do? And so the very last thing that I wanted to share, and I've gone over 6 minutes, is, I'm so sorry. I know it's supposed to be 5 minutes, but this is the very last thing, I promise. So one thing that I was looking at when all of you guys were promoting and I was not, as I was like super down on myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just going to be honest. I probably shouldn't even say this name, but like, let's just be honest here. Like, Dee Brooks just went Diamond in 45 days. Like, I suck. I'm so horrible. But what we need to learn when I changed my mindset is all Dee Brooks taught me is that there are people out there who want it and she's asking them and I am not, right? So she is showing me that there are people out there. I've just got to go find them. So I had to get out of my own head. I had to stop looking at people, and I had to recognize the fact that their success just meant that there was more room for me, and to stop making excuses. So that's really what I did, is I took every single excuse, I met it with an answer, and I put the work in consistently. So that was 8 minutes. I'm so sorry.
No, you were good. That was so spot on, and I absolutely loved everything that you said, but like something that really, really stuck out to me is like you admitted that you had those couple of bad months, and instead of just sitting back and feeling defeated, you picked yourself up with it and you just ran. And I think a lot of us at some point in our business, we're going to come across this point where we're fighting through this mud here, and we're going through this tough time, and we start to feel sorry for ourselves and then just don't do anything at all. Whereas that's the worst thing that we can do in our business. And so you picked yourself up from it, and you moved on from it, and you promoted to Emerald. Like that in itself, just what you overcame in those couple of months, grew you so much from the person you were 3 months ago to the person that you are today. And that's what you should be so proud of, because that, along with your promotion, are two very huge things that you deserve to celebrate. So I absolutely love that. So I want you to add real quick, just one little tip for those who are pushing.
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry. The door was opening.
You're good. One tip for those who are pushing for a promotion this month.
The biggest tip I have is what Brittany Blanton taught me, is to make a game plan. And if you look at your chart from last month and you see, if you're shooting for Ruby and you see that this box needs this and this box needs this, you call up those girls. You say, look, you are this far away from executive. You're this far away from the 400 club. Do you want it? If they say yes, not, don't just assume they want it. And if they say yes, all right, well, you need 100 BV. That's nothing more than a bag of protein and a box of wraps. Let's go get this and work with them. Make the game plan, see what you need, and go out there and teach your people how to get it and work with them until they get it. And that's what Brittany taught me, and it's exactly what I needed to do.
I love that. And it's so true, because then it turns into a team effort instead of just me trying to do everything on my own. So I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, Carrie. I love every single time that you speak and share your story. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And congrats on your Emerald promotion. All right, next up here, we have a new diamond on the team, and that is Miss Teresa. Teresa, can you unmute yourself, and can you hear me okay?
Hey.
Good evening.
Can you hear me all right?
All right, so what I want you to share with us is who you are, how long you've been in the business, and I just shared, but that you promoted the diamond.
Okay, well, I'm Teresa, and I joined in January of 2015. I started as a loyal customer under Amber, and when she signed up, you know, as parents, you gotta support your child. So we were just really excited. So I started that, and then I started using the product, and I lost my weight, and then I'm the big believer in the Estro Rhythm. So after 7-8 months of using the product, I signed up as a distributor in August, and then I promoted to Diamond in April.
Oh, I love it, and congratulations on that Diamond promotion.
Thank you.
So proud of you. Okay, so I'm really going to have the same question for you as I did for Carrie. And what do you, and it could be as many things as you want, what do you feel like played an important role to your promotion to Diamond this past month? And you double promoted, didn't you? You went Emerald and Diamond?
I did.
Yes.
I did. It was an exciting day. Yeah. Well, our team started a prayer chain. So first and foremost, I give all the glory to the good Lord for that. I think prayer and everybody lifting each other up every day with that was just huge. But I really got comfortable, and I kind of lost my vision for several months. I just kind of coasted. And then as you start seeing people promote, and as you see people give you, what's keeping them going and sharing their vision, and, you know, you get refueled by that. You get excited for them, and it gets that excitement going inside of you again. So I went back to when I signed up in August of 2015, and I pulled out all my people that I had contacted then. And I looked over it, and I saw some of the LCs that had signed up, and people that I didn't stay in contact with, and I didn't follow up and see if they were enjoying their product. I didn't follow up and see if they were getting all the benefits that they could possibly get from the product. And so I lost a lot of them after the 90 days was up. And so I just started back up with that list. When I went back from people, some of my first LCs that I signed, and I just started calling them back up. And then I started hitting people on that chicken list we've always talked about that I haven't touched since August of 2015. So I hit a few of those, and I think that really has helped me. I love doing events, and gotten several loyal customers and one distributor from doing some events. I love going live and doing videos. So I think just a combination of that, it just kind of refueled my fire and got me excited again and helped me find my vision again.
That is perfect. And I was hoping that you would mention the live videos, because you absolutely rock out at those live videos. And so I was
thank you.
that played a good role in you gathering new customers, is going live and talking about the products. So I love that you mentioned that.
Thank you.
Excitement for sure. But I love that you brought up the prayer chain. That in itself is huge. I have learned to pray over your business, pray over your team, pray over God just bringing in the right people to your business that you get to help. So instead of being like, man, I pray that God just sends me a runner.
That's right.
Don't pray for that runner. Pray that you're that runner. And just pray for the people that are on your team and the right people to come into your business. So I absolutely love that you said that. So with that said, and I know you threw out a few different tips there, but what is, again with you, what do you feel like would be a good tip for somebody that is really, really pushing to hit that promotion this month? Or maybe even those that are pushing, they're Ruby and they're pushing to go Diamond this month. Like, what is something good for them?
I think just, post and repost. You just can't do enough. Don't get discouraged, and go back and try to remember what fueled your fire to start with, and just refuel. Just, get all excited all over again, and, and start doing some live events, and, going live and doing videos. And I think people like hearing you talk, and people like seeing your personality, and, just get excited again.
That is so true. I mean, people can sense your excitement and your passion any day over a live video than they can a post. So thank you so much for just sharing a little of your heart with us tonight, and congratulations on your double promotion last month. So
thank you so much, Casey.
You're welcome. What are you claiming next, and when is that happening for you?
I would love double diamond. It would be amazing. But what month are we in? May. I mean, I would love that by fall of the year. But I got to get this fire really fueling. So
you can so do it. Thank you so much, Teresa. I really, really appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, we have Derek. Derek, are you ready to share a little bit of your journey with us? Oh, there we go. Now you're unmuted. Okay. All right. Can we go ahead and say something? Let's make sure we can hear you okay.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Much better. All right. So give us a little rundown. Who you are, how long you've been in the business, and what rank did you just promote to?
What'd you do?
Oh, can you hear me okay?
Now I can. I couldn't at first.
There we go. All right. So just run down who you are.
Me and my wife joined on April the 21st. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're good. I can hear you fine.
All right. Me and my wife joined on April the 21st. Dee signed us up, Dee Brooks. She invited us over to a dinner they were having. And I had kind of already made my decision up that I was ready to try the product. I tried that apple cider vinegar stuff for a month. Worst thing I've ever done, and didn't lose a pound. So I said, well, let's go to this dinner. Let's find out a little bit about it. I've always been in sales my whole life. That's all I've ever done. My wife is more the brains. She's got a master's degree and also. She's more organized, more detailed. I'm sell. So I started, we started after that first week, and I was so excited. I told Dee, I said, God, this is crazy. I'm so excited. People are, acting like they, very interested. So I started telling people about it. We promoted, I'm a Ruby now. My wife's executive, but I'm boxed for Emerald. So I should, my goal is to hit that probably by this weekend. And then I want to try to be Diamond before the meeting in June.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So you guys are a power couple that is literally on fire. I love how quickly you guys have promoted, and I want to add that you did that in 10 days, and it took me a year and a half to do that. So it just goes to show how different all of our journeys here are at It Works. So a lot, I'm sure, played a role in your first two promotions within your first 10 days of the business. What do you guys feel like helped you achieve that in such a short time?
I actually lost, you could see a difference in my weight within the first 5 days. I could tell there was a difference. And I put a before and after picture, just something real fast. And my friends just started messaging me. What are you doing? They trust me. I've got a lot of friends from college and growing up, and I guess they trust me as a person. And I just told them to try it, try it for 3 months, and I started recommending what I think they should take. And usually they do what I recommend usually. But I think it's just putting, Dee said start, because I didn't know what to do. I didn't put nothing on Facebook for the first 3 or 4 days. I didn't know. I said, Dee, what I do? She said, well, put this one little message on there. And it was about the, if you could take a pill and lose 70%, 30%, and be $25, you'd be interested. And I got, I think, 40 messages that one time. So that's how it kind of really jump-started us. And then she kind of jumped on board and started putting some stuff on her page, and it's been great. I mean, I'm in the car business, so I'm a finance manager. So going to work, sitting behind that desk every day, is getting old, and I'm ready to, retire. So, and I might allow her to, sometime. No.
Yeah, right.
Might allow her to. I love it. And I say it all the time, but your personal testimony is going to get you so far into this business. And so the sooner you get that, I do feel like the quicker you're going to be able to go in this business, because you're going to be able to share that right away with people. And like you said, they trusted you. Build up that trust with your potentials and your friends and family, because once you have this thing on your hands, these products and this opportunity, they're going to trust you to take this leap and try out these products. So I absolutely love that you said that. So I have a different question that I'm going to ask you guys compared to the ladies, but what do you feel like a day looks like for you guys in building your business with It Works? What are a couple things that are crucial to you guys every single day that you need to do for your business?
Well, first of all, I love what Teresa said about, asking God to come into your business. I try to hit my knees every morning, and I do. Lord, bring me people that are going to help me and my business grow, because I do want to make it successful. And I know without him, it's not going to be successful. That's one part of it. And then I don't put a lot of stuff on Facebook. I don't know. I put maybe 3 or 4 messages per day. I scatter them out, different ones. And for me, that it's worked, and it's still working. I get people messaging me, at night, and then I'll get to work, and there'll be 3 people wanting to sign up, and they've not even really talked to me about it. It's just from those messages. So it's, I love it. I mean, I'm ready to get my new Corvette. That's what we talk. That's my goal. That's one thing I'm getting. So
can I raise my hand, because he doesn't let me talk much? So I just want to put a different perspective, because I think this is really important. I am not the salesperson. I do not like sales. I literally, he actually said something to me a couple of weeks ago. It's close the deal. And I literally froze.
She's
and I looked at him don't ever say that to me again. Like, it freaks me out. And I literally freak out. Like, don't put it in a sales position in my head. So for me, I'm always focused on what I'm doing and then also promoting what's working for me and like understanding the product that I'm using and make sure I'm speaking to that first and foremost because I know the results and how that makes me feel. And then just trying to focus on like what's going on in my life and like it's how I'm incorporating it into my life. So it's not just, oh, go take the product. It's what I'm doing with the product and like what we're doing, how it's making me feel. Just like going on a hiking trip with the kids on Sunday. Like love the energy it's giving me. Let me know if you want to have this energy and trying to incorporate it more that way. Like I'm promoting what I'm doing versus I'm just trying to sell something. And that's for me, I think is what is helping me personally, just with my friends and the people I know and just my daily talk. With people that I meet is I'm promoting what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm selling anything. It makes it so much easier.
And I think that you, when you're new, you know, you not use, but get all you can out of the person that signs you up. And we bore Dee out. I'm calling her and she's helped me sign people up. I'm like, please, can you do this when I'm at work? I can't do it. And she, you know, I'm glad I signed up under her because she has just been tremendous for both of us. I mean, she calls us back, she helps with whatever, and I think that means a lot. And I think as we move up, I definitely want to be that type person towards people underneath me. I want to be able to be there for them. Hey, you know, if you having a wrap party or whatever, let us come. Let's get it to where we can be there and help you. I just want to help these people grow. And, you know, this is a way for people to be out of poverty. I had a girl tell me today, she said, Derek, she said, I really want to make this work. I really want to make this work. She said, you know, we barely make enough money to pay our bills. And that really hit home for me. It was like, you know, I'm going to make this girl, I'm going to make her get what she wants. I'm going to make her successful. So that's a goal for me. I want to help others. So, you know.
I love that. I absolutely love it. And I want to bounce back a little bit with what Melissa said. And the fact that you two already see this within the business is you are Melissa and Derek, but whenever you signed up with this business, you didn't all of a sudden just become salesy, spammy, it works people. You are just bringing these products into your everyday life, showing how you use them, showing what they do for you, and showing your results. And I think that's something that's important for all of us to remember, whether we're 30 days into this business or whether we're 3 years into this business. Like we still, at the end of the day, like I still need to be Chrissy Mueller. I'm not just an It Works distributor, and I'm just going to sprinkle in with this It Works into my everyday life. And so the fact that you two already see that is huge for you in this business.
I've never made anybody feel like I'm selling the product. This is what it's doing for me. And if you want to try it, this is what I recommend. So that's kind of how that, and you know, I don't think I've never even put anything, I'm a distributor. I just kind of put up, this is what's happening for me. You want to lose weight, you know, if you want to lose 10 pounds of slow or whatever. So it's, I love it. I mean, I'm going to do it till the wheels fall off. So
good. Absolutely. I love that.
I am. I want my Corvette. So
I have Alicia right next to me, your ambassador upline, and I think she liked that comment there too, that you're going to do this till the wheels fall off. So I love it.
Anytime soon. That might be his pound sign.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so what next? What next for you guys? Like, what's on the radar? I know you want to be diamond by the.
Break it up.
I want to become. You're breaking up a little bit, but I want that $20,000 bonus. I want to be double diamond, and I want her to be diamond, and I want it soon because you know she told me if I got that, I can get me a new Corvette. So that's where I'm at.
There you go. You're gonna hold her to that one, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I appreciate the business. You know, I didn't think going into it that it would. We did it going into it to get the free wraps. So we signed up a distributor to get those because I've done one a long time ago, and then from there it's just I finally 3 or 4 days later I asked Dee. I said, "No, what do I need to do?" And she said, "Put this one small post up." I put it up, and from there, because I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to post or nothing, and from there I've learned. I mean, we've been with the company now 18 days, so I'm still learning something every day, and it's I'm excited. So
good. I love it, and your excitement is going to take you so far. Just keep that so close to you. And I want to add, like, you guys, all of you on here, take note, utilize your sponsor. That's what they are there for. Utilize them, let them help you take you to the next level. But then ultimately, no, it is up to you. Your success is in your own hands, and you get to decide how successful that you're going to be here. So thank you too so much. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I know you guys are just a wealth of inspiration.
I wanted to add one more thing for those new people. I don't like to talk. I don't like videos.
Can't tell.
I've never done a video, but I tell you, I'm on Teresa's hit something with me. I might start doing some videos. But I was going to say to everybody that's newer, contact your LCs that you've signed up. I text some of mine every day to see how you doing. Are you drinking your water? I make them feel like I'm part of their life now, and they respond to that well. So at the end of this month, when I'm pushing, hey, you got friends that can sign up. You got a sister or brother you think needs to lose some weight, or so that's kind of what I'm gonna do at the end of each month to try to hit my goals.
Good, I love it. And customer service for us is so important to always remember. Like, our loyal customers are just as important to us as our distributors. So a good reminder to all of us. Thank you too so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see that diamond promotion roll across the screen for you guys. All right, Miss Lauren, are you on here with us?
I'm here.
Oh, yay. I am so excited for you. All right, so go ahead, fill us in with who you are, when you joined, and what promotions you just claimed last month.
So I'm Lauren Raban, and I joined mid-March. No, let's see. Yes, mid-March, the last week of March, technically. And I was promoted to Diamond last month.
Oh, I love it. So
39 days.
What did you promote in March?
No, not at all. And even going into April, it's funny because the day I enrolled, it went off as an alarm in both of our phones on April 30th. Lauren goes Diamond, because she said the very first day I enrolled, if anyone can go Diamond in this amount of days, it's going to be you. But even going into April, it wasn't my goal. I just wanted to go Ruby.
And you passed there and you claimed Diamond and a bonus. I love it. I absolutely love it. So what do you feel like? You went into April thinking, okay, I'm just going to go Ruby. And not that I mean just Ruby by any means, but you're like, I'm going Ruby. So what do you think played such a huge role in you shooting past Ruby and claiming Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond?
I think I focused on one day at a time and the steps to success. In my first 2 weeks, I kind of had this moment of feeling, I guess, overwhelmed, because when I did look at a diamond chart, it kind of, like Carrie said, it felt so big. It felt so unattainable. And that's why I think the steps to success is so important. I had actually watched on someone's YouTube videos in one of our groups where they talked about the steps to success, and then getting a new one and filling it out, and getting a new one and filling it out. I didn't even start to utilize my charts until I think I'd been in the business almost 4 weeks at that point, and hadn't even foreseen how far I'd come until I was promoted to Ruby. And Dee was like, holy moly, you are almost Emerald. And she sent me a screenshot of a chart, and that's when I thought maybe I need to figure out this charting thing. But still was focused on, one day at a time, the steps to success. And it kind of just unveiled before my eyes. And it sounds crazy, but I tell people all the time, it sounds impossible because it wasn't me. It was absolute, God. But I went from, it took one great day. It took one great day. And I was incredibly blessed with amazing team members early on that were running and fighting with me, and as hard and as fast as I was running. And it literally changed in 24 hours. The last week of the month, I had, holy moly, this could happen. And my husband and I filled out a diamond chart literally the last week of the month and decided. And I texted Dee and I said, it's going to happen. I know it. I'm visualizing it, and I'm going to make it happen, whatever it takes. And we
I love it. And I love that you brought up the steps to success, because I honestly think, and I am 100% guilty of this, I thought in the beginning, like, oh, it has to be so much more difficult than me just doing the steps to success. There's some sort of secret out there that those top income earners they're not telling us. Like, there's something they're doing and they're just not telling us. But you guys, that is what it is. It's a steps to success. And once we do it again. And after we do it again, we do it again. And we just tell people, go to your steps to success, and then just keep doing it over and over again. And it's seriously, like, it is that simple. And it took me a really long time to realize that. And it took you less than 4 weeks to realize that. So it just goes to show that, like, once you realize that, you are so unstoppable in this business. Like, you can ultimately do anything once you figure out that that's all it takes. So I know you came into this business, or I'm assuming you came into this business with a pretty large network prior to It Works Global. Is that correct?
Yes. Well, for like a number of different reasons. I guess because I was trying to find my purpose in life, but I was a Zumba fitness instructor. We own a bakery, which is pretty funny. But to say that, like, I would say I had an average network. Like, when I joined It Works, I think I had 2,500 friends on Facebook. I don't know what the average is, but I didn't feel like that was a ton. I have a lot more now, but I learned quickly how to utilize them, and I didn't put a lot of thought into direction. I listened to successful people, and I was willing to try whatever it took. So yeah, if someone said add friends on Facebook every day, you better bet I was. If someone said make a list, then I was. Yeah, so I guess you could say I had a network from, like, my classes, and I had a network from my bakery customer base. But it's funny, because people that you think would respond to you well in your network, not always how it works in this business. I've met more people in the past month than I have in the past 5 years of my life.
I love it. And the reason I wanted to bring that up is because so 2,500 friends you came into this business with on Facebook. I think I came in with maybe 150 friends on Facebook. But, like, you came into this business with a huge network, but that didn't stop you from building your network. You were still making sure that you were building your network every single day, regardless if you had a big network or a small network. And I think that's important for all of us to know. We can never have too big of a network. We always and forever need to be adding to that network every single day. So I'm glad that I kind of brought that up with you a little bit, just to kind of let everybody see that, like, we need to be doing this every single day for our business. So thank you for that. What I want you lastly to share with us, what would you give to somebody that they are pushing for, maybe it's Ruby or maybe it's Diamond, whatever promotion it is, what can they do to really push through the remainder of this month?
The steps to success. And then if you have your chart, when I guess it really started making sense to me was when I started working through my team members and encouraging and empowering them. I think it was also Carrie that said, it was a conversation of reaching out and saying, hey, Heather, one more DT and X amount of dollars, and girl, you are Ruby. Or Derek, one more DT, you guys, this many dollars, and you guys are going to be making this much money a month. And then, it's really funny, because when it came down to the last 24 hours, I think honestly, what motivated me most was truly helping them. Like, I have 3 families that were right there neck and neck with me until midnight, and to know that, holy moly, like, this isn't my life. This isn't my life about to change. This is a group of people. This is 30 something people, and it was like the greatest feeling and rush in the world. And so anyway, I would say work for your team, work for your team, and encourage and empower them. Don't handicap them. Don't babysit them. Work through them.
That's so good. And honestly, I don't think I've ever, in my almost 6 years in the business, I don't think anyone has ever broken it down like that, like work for them. And a lot of times I think some of us are guilty of having our team work for us to get us to that promotion. Whereas instead, like, let's make it about them and let's do everything we can to get them to their promotions, because ultimately as our team hits their promotions, we're going to hit ours. So thank you so much for that, Lauren. You absolutely killed tonight. All of you killed tonight. But Lauren, what is up next for you? What are you claiming for this month?
I'm one DT away from being boxed for double.
Oh, I love it. That's so awesome. I cannot wait to see you hit this. You got it.
And my husband is currently boxed for diamond. He is in the bed with our daughter for quiet time, but my husband is currently boxed for diamond.
That, like, I know you're about ready to experience your first diamond paycheck. I can assure you guys that diamond paycheck, without any of those bonuses that are out there, the diamond paycheck in itself is absolutely going to blow your mind. That right there is life-changing money in itself. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys so much. I cannot wait to see so many promotions roll through this month. I know there are so many other people on the team that claimed their promotion, and we could talk absolutely all night long, sharing so many tips and tricks, but of course we can't do that. So thank you all so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night and keep pushing through this month. I am so proud of you guys, and I cannot wait to see so many more promotions roll through. So have a good night, everyone. Thank you guys for hopping on.